Guys, welcome to another Let's Watch / Talk, where we took a turn straight from movie commercial. And today we have the brand new trailer, the official trailer for Black Phone number Dose. So let's go ahead and check it out together, and we'll talk about it after. Let's go.
Had a bad dream.
Hello, Finney. Did you think our story was over? You're dead. You, of all people, know that dead is just a word. He's here. Vengeance is
And there we have it, guys. That is the official trailer for Black Phone 2. And let me know what you guys think about it, because it's looking pretty gnarly. And if you guys have not seen the first one, go ahead and watch it, because for me to go ahead and check this out with you guys, I went ahead and watched the first film, and to my surprise, I was not expecting the type of scenes in those films. Some pretty hardcore scenes, for sure. I mean, I thought, ever since I heard the first one come out, I always thought it was a PG-13 film. Apparently it was rated R, and it had some pretty hardcore scenes, and for the child actors for those scenes was just really crazy. At least to me, I thought they were pretty impactful. And that just brings back the discussion of, do you guys prefer horror, scary movies with PG-13 rating or the rated R rating? Yes, I know, depending on the film, depending on the thriller, spook factor, supernatural factor, so many type of horror films out there, and depending on the genre of said horror film, sci-fi, grounded like this one, or supernatural, like I said, just it doesn't matter, slasher even, so there's so many different type of films out there. But depending on the rating, I know, and also depending on the story and the characters and all that stuff, PG-13 can work, and it has worked for multiple films. But I just feel like, for me, and my take on it is, rated R just takes it to that next level. It doesn't have to go extreme, people getting cut in half and just that's just too much, things like that. No. But like I said, if you go ahead and watch the first one, I think for that story, I think it worked pretty damn well, and props to them for going that route and not lowering it to PG-13. I mean, I don't think it needed that R, but at the same time, I do, because I really did enjoy some of the scenes. I was like, whoa, okay, what is happening there, especially with the sister. I love the sister. I was rooting for the sister, and I love the way she defends the brother and the relationship they have. But also the stuff with the family and everything, like how serious that is and what was shown. I liked it. I enjoyed it, and I thought that was a pretty damn good storytelling, and the pacing of the whole story of the movie and just the film itself was done well. I think I really did enjoy it, and some might say it's too quick. Some might say It's too slow, but I thought it was perfect. I think they did a good job introducing some of the characters or the other characters, and also just introducing characters that we didn't know that popped up in the film. So, but do you guys prefer PG-13 or rated R for your horror films? So that's a question right there. But guys, the trailer looked good. One question I have, one big question is, are they going the supernatural route with this one, or is it all fake for both of them? It's up there. The question is up there, and my hands are up because I really don't know. I'm hoping it is supernatural because I think that would be a crazy twist, kind of like what happened with what's that film we just covered? It was Megan 2, going from the first one to the second one, complete 360 or complete 180, way different tone, and the way the film is just completely different. Okay, even though there were some I guess clues where we could have we actually know where it was going to go, but at the same time it was going for that little bit of a spook, scare kinda factor, little Chucky vibes almost kinda. But now the second one's just completely different. So going from the first Black Phone to this one, if they're going supernatural route, but keeping also the way the grabber acts and up to his little games, then I'm all for it. I mean, they've done a good job introducing this bad guy, this villain, this horror character, and after this one, maybe will become a stable, I don't want to say icon, but maybe just a stable known character that a lot of people know, just kind of like Freddy, Jason, and also Michael Myers, and that type of level. Maybe perhaps, or just maybe even, I want to say, Art. Art the Clown is everywhere now. Everybody knows about Art, so perhaps, or even Pennywise. So maybe at that level, perhaps like modern day monster villain character, horror character icon. I don't know. So just throwing that out there. But we'll talk about the premise of the movie right now, guys, because this is a very interesting one. Like I said, that's why I think it's going to be supernatural, because of the last part of this synopsis. So it says, bad dreams haunt 15-year-old Gwen as she receives calls from the Black Phone and sees disturbing visions of 3 boys being stalked at a winter camp. Accompanied by her brother, Finn, they head to the camp to solve the mystery, only to confront the grabber, a killer who's grown even more powerful in death. Okay, so yeah, that is insane to say the least, because so what, he came back? What is he, Jason? Come on, guys. Like, he's got some superpower now that he can just come back out of nowhere? Or the phone, maybe he passed away, or maybe at the beginning of the film he didn't pass and he gets near the Black Phone and something happens. I don't know, because we technically never see what happens, and that we never see the police finding the body and all that stuff. So maybe we'll get to see that in the second film. We'll get to see what happens to him, or what he did, or I don't know, or maybe we don't. I mean, maybe we don't, guys. Maybe we just follow the brother and sister and we see what happens with it, the reactions and the visions and all that stuff, and then bam, we get surprised he's back. But then at the end, maybe it was all a fluke. It was fake. It wasn't real. I don't know. Maybe get like some crazy twist, or just a twist that he's back. I have no idea. But I do like the fact that they're going this route. It's definitely up the ante from the first film, even though the first one felt very grounded, if we're talking supernatural here, right? So definitely up in the ante, going from the Black Phone 1 to Black Phone 2. And I'm curious to see in what ways he will play his little games. Because if you guys have seen the first one, you guys know. But if you guys think of the second one, he could definitely do a lot of damage for sure, a lot of bad stuff for sure with his newfound power, or newfound ability, I guess, since he's back. But now we're moving on to the cast, guys, and before I continue with this, I want to say, people who have not watched Black Phone 1, leave. Just go ahead and leave, because there is going to be spoilers ahead. I will be talking about some characters and just stuff that happened in the first film. So if you guys have not watched it, hope you guys enjoyed the trailer, and I'll see you guys with the next Let's Watch Let's Talk. But that was the first and only warning, guys. Now we're going to talk about the cast and the characters coming back. So let's begin. Of course, the main star here is Finn, played by Mason Thames. We also have Madeleine McGraw as Gwen. Ethan Hawke, yes, the one and only, the Grabber, the bad guy, the villain, is coming back as well. We have Damian Bichir. We also have Miguel Mora as Robin coming back. Yes, he did pass away in the first film, but surprisingly, he's going to come back. He's coming back, and most likely we'll get to see him either in the flashbacks or in the visions, or just when Finney or even Gwen talked in the black phone, and we'll get to hear and we'll get to see more of Robin. I was definitely rooting for Robin in the first film. I was a fan of him, and definitely takes me back to the younger years, you know, when you have either somebody that sticks up for you, whether if it's a girl, a guy, or heck, you're the one doing the sticking up for. It can happen to anybody. It can happen to anybody, especially growing up in high school, middle school, elementary school, whatever. But definitely it was cool seeing that, and just that camaraderie, that friendship that they had there, because they were good friends, Finney and Robin. So that was cool to see, and very sad what happened to him, because that could happen to anybody in real life too. So definitely some real life emotions there for, I'm sure, for anybody in general, but also the fact that they're attacking that theme in that film, in the first one. And I'm just saying, because it's not like it's not happened in real life. There's definitely cases like that, and it's very scary stuff, very serious stuff. But that being said, I wonder in which way Robin will help out this time around, because if you guys saw the first film, there were many, or just the victims of the Grabber, which were many, each got to talk to Finn and help him out in different ways, and just ways to get out and ways to escape him. So I wonder in which way he will help him out this time around, or maybe he'll just come back to comfort him and say some supporting words for Finn to fight back and help out his sister. Perhaps that could be the way that works and that happens. We also have Jeremy Davies, we have Ariana Rivas, and Anna Lore. Okay, so that makes up the cast there, guys. Great cast, and it's great to see the characters back. Definitely, I think it's been like around, I want to say, I did look up the synopsis, and I think another one, and I think it did say it was around 4 years gap or time jump. And as you can see, Finn is all grown up, but also the sister is much older, and who knows if her visions will be stronger, or maybe she'll get a hold of said visions, maybe / power, maybe perhaps she can use it in a different way, and maybe even properly see certain signs and visions that will help out the 3 kids at the camp, perhaps. So there is that, and I'm just curious to see the fight between the Grabber now, because I mean, I guess you can kind of say Finn is all grown up. I mean, he's almost 18. I think he's like 17 in this film. Going up against a supernatural Grabber, Jesus, that's going to be insane. That's because if you go back to the first one, yes, they're all kids and they're youngsters, you know, there's that. That was a whole different formula that they had, right? But this time around, yes, there are some kids, but we also have a grown Finn that's dealt with the Grabber before. And so this time around, again, supernatural factor being added, perhaps, it's not confirmed, I don't know, but for right now, that's my theory. And if that's the case, that's going to be interesting. Very, very interesting to see how the confrontation between these two go, as you can see right in front of us. But I don't think that's Finn. I feel like that's one of the kids that he's going to come and, of course, either stalk or go after and manipulate, play games, and do his normal shtick that he did in the first film. But now, with that being said, guys, that's going to be it for this. Let's watch / talk. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think about it. Let me know any thoughts about the film and the film's trailer, and what you guys think. Is it supernatural or not? I don't know. I really don't know. But I would love to say that it is, and think that it is, because again, that would definitely change up the feel of the film. I mean, imagine if he can just randomly appear out of nowhere in a certain spot, or just spook one of the kids from the camp in a crazy way, where let's say they're running from room to room and then bam, you get jump scared, you know. So just an example right there. But that's it, guys, and I'm excited that Blumhouse is going for that route, because honestly, guys, I'm a fan of this take, of this rating for this film. I don't want to say it's unique, but it's definitely a rare use of the R rating when it comes to Blumhouse. If you guys know, you know all of their different films. I mean, there's 2 easy examples. We have Five Nights at Freddy's and also Megan. Both are neither rated R rating. They have the PG-13 rating. So there we go. I mean, like I said, not needed, but I mean, hey, imagine if there was that R rating. Just imagine. The next level, like I said, it doesn't have to be extreme, but you know what I mean. So yeah, I guess for this Let's Watch Let's Talk, I enjoyed it. I can't wait. I think that this film will kick butt, and it's releasing, I believe, it said during spooky season. For sure, it's definitely up there, and I'm sure it'll do good in the box office. I mean, we'll have to wait and see for another trailer, because there wasn't a whole lot they shown, even though they kind of did show a little bit. But maybe we'll get like an actual like a 2-minute trailer for trailer number 2, and we'll get to see more of the brother and sister duo, where they're at, how they're doing, and maybe we'll get to see the grabber as well, doing some other crazy, nasty actions. But yeah, Mr. Ethan Hawke back again, guys, because he did a damn good job with the first one. He definitely sold it for me. For sure, as the grabber, for sure, 100%. And I was like, whoa, okay. And there was like that little twist at the end of the film with the brother of the grabber, so that was a whole thing too. Oh yes, guys, that doesn't be it for the video, and there's gonna be a lot more coming for spooky season. And I think this is just a nice little sweet appetizer of the hopefully many films to come during spooky season. But yeah, that's it, guys. Take care, stay amazing, and I'll see y'all with the next one.